Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. Look, I want to share some information with you in hopes that it'll help you to understand. And even if it doesn't, it'll help liberate me. Every system of government on the face of the earth that denies people the rights, their inalienable rights, their sovereignty as individuals, denies God's plan for peace and prosperity and joy. You see, when we look at the earth, no human being made the earth, and the earth is like a womb. In it is possessed that which every individual needs for survival: food, clothing, shelter, oxygen, water, land, everything. It comes from the Creator. And the human beings have been put here requiring the sustenance for survival. And the system of government that allows each individual to express that God-given will is to do unto others as each one will have others to do unto them. That is the God-given law for peace and prosperity and joy, followed by not allowing any thought, any effort, anything to interrupt that peace. We don't have that, which basically means all systems of government operate in disobedience to the laws of peace and prosperity and joy. Now, it happens because you are not made to live that way. You are given choice. If you want to live in peace, that must be your choice. If you want to live in chaos, that must be your choice. And right now, we live in chaos. What have happened is that we do not know the truth. And since we don't know the truth, we are fearful of our lives. And we will allow anyone that will threaten us, that will kill us, to control us, making us slaves. I know exactly what you're going through. I've gone through the same things, and I'm still going through many of it. You see, my wife is like Eve. She wasn't given this information. It was given to Adam. It was given to me. Now you're going through the same kinds of things. In order for we as Americans to progress, having our needs met, we must meet the calling of this system, this demonic system that says, I will allow you to do these things if you will abide by my rules, if you will abide by my regulations. And this statement does not go out to all of the people. It only goes out to some of the people. This is why I say when you are glad calling your founding fathers so fantastic, I say to you that this nation was built on the basic principles of Satan from the pit of hell. And I know you don't accept that. That makes you angry because you still have your faith in those founding fathers. Now, as we, my immediate family, have tried to live, my wife working her butt off, trying to make sure that there's a roof over our heads, making sure that there is food on the table, making sure that perhaps transportation is available, making sure that the kids can have clothes and stuff to go back and forth to school and grow up. And I'm constantly out here trying to warn you of what I've just shared with you. Now, doing this process, and it has been over 30 or 40 years that I've been doing this, it has not always been easy. Sometimes I have felt so discouraged, not by God, but I know you are not going to accept this, and God is not going to force it on you. And I cannot, being given that information, I cannot follow your ways. And during that time, I found myself trying to find an escape. I've indulged myself in drugs. I've indulged myself in wayward type of living style just to be active in doing something but not following the dictates of a devil's demonic system. And occasionally I've stepped back off that junk and did the right thing. And in doing the right things, I was still unable to reach anybody. And even today, I'm not able to reach anybody. As far as I can see, I stand alone. Now, I know there are other people in the world who see things exactly like I do, but they are standing alone as well. And we are so distant, so far apart from each other, till it seems that each of us think that we're the only ones. Not so. But I stand to you today, ladies and gentlemen, and tell you that I'm fed up. When I think about how my living conditions are in relationship to what it could be if we, the people, lived according to the principles of love, this is a hellish way. Some of you might think that if I just gave in and did what this system wanted me to do, that at least my family could be living okay. That's not good enough. That's not the way of the Lord. That is not the way of God. And so rather than just continue to let our lifestyle just go down in the hole because of you, I want to tell you the truth. We live this way because we're ignorant. We're stupid. We are led by Satan. And I want you to know that we're led by Satan. You think about the presidents that you've had. You could find something wrong with every last one of them. They were not perfect. They had their cruelness. They had their way. But you have never in the history of the United States of America had a president that was so sold out to the devil as the one that you got today. And yet, when you look at that situation, you find that the Republicans and others are doing everything they possibly can to give him a chance to do what? They say when he lie and cheat, he just doing it the opposite way. It's going to work out all right. Knowing all the time that that is nothing but the spirit of Satan. And I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if we do not wake up today, if we do not wake up now, we're going to find ourselves going through so much hell we never even imagined that it would happen in our lifetime. I'm telling you this because I can feel the sounding drums of heaven reaching out, saying, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Let them know that I'm not playing with them. And yet, you have the choice. You have the choice. We're living in a time where people are being given sickness. We are living in a time where people are being given diseases. While scientists are trying to make humanoids, people to replace you, even trying to advance technology so that the technology can work and you can be more useless in the systems of the world. Come on, my friends. Everybody that's running for office today, none of them have any idea what they're doing. They're just trying to give you some thought based upon the way the system is that they live under, based upon the Constitution and the laws that you have implemented, the guarantees that you have set forth to protect those who run the system. I'm telling you, my friends, my sisters, my brothers, my mothers, my fathers, this is the day to wake up. I don't care what you do to me. Take me out if you want to. But everything I'm telling you is absolutely true. And let me warn you, if they take me out, and they might, God might not allow that to happen. He's protected me in times past. But if they do, and you ever consider making a change in your way, don't listen to anybody who comes and tells you anything different than what I've told you. Because if they tell you anything different, they are scheming, they are liars, and they're just trying to abuse you for their own purposes, which is to serve Satan. Now, I can't be any clearer than that. Please hear me as your brother, as your father. And I'm not talking, let me take that back, not as your father, for there's one that is the father, but as your relative. Thank you so very much.